scared to death, and he had me, you know, basically under his control.
A Fort Dodge man who says he was abused by a Boy Scout leader decades ago hopes Iowa lawmakers will help him get justice. Some legislators are holding up a bill that would allow people who say they were sexually abused as children while in the Boy Scouts to collect more money in a national bankruptcy settlement. KCCI senior reporter Todd Magel is live at the State House with the story of one man who says he is no longer keeping his abuse secret. Todd?
Stacy, his name is Joe Gargano. He was a Boy Scout in Fort Dodge back in the 1970s, and that is a time that he wishes he could forget.
Just groomed and abused, like most of the other survivors, you know.
Joe Gargano says his life changed when he was 10 years old. He says a Fort Dodge Boy Scout leader and another Scout volunteer abused him for 3 years. It started when the leader asked him if he wanted some candy.
So he said, okay. He said, it's in my pocket. I'm driving. He says, go ahead and reach in there. And in my right pocket. Well, I reached in there, and
you can imagine what happened.
Just use your imagination. And I pulled back, and he chuckled, and I kind of seared in my mind, you know.
Gargano told no one. He quit the Scouts, started to use alcohol and drugs, and struggled with employment and personal relationships for the rest of his life. Now he's running out of time to collect damages from the Boy Scouts of America. If Iowa lawmakers don't extend the state statute of limitations, he'll lose his potential settlement.
Here's some compensation for what you have gone through.
Senator Tim Kreinbrink supports broadening Iowa's civil statute of limitations for this one case.
It's not just what happened to them the day that it happened, or the weeks that it happened, or the years that it happened. It's actually a lifelong struggle for a lot of these people that were abused in this way because they live with it every day.
But House Speaker Pat Grassley says it's dangerous to change Iowa law so quickly.
I don't think this is something we can just rush through. That being said, I understand the clock is ticking as well.
In the end, Gargano says he needs help, and state lawmakers are the only ones who can try to make the pain go away.
I know it's not gonna take everything and remove it from my memory banks, you know, but it's gonna be a sense of payback.
Now, there are as many as 350 other Iowans who are affected by this Boy Scouts of America settlement. And of course, time is running out because the legislature may wrap up any day now. We're live at the State House. Todd Magel, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.